Faith is the beginning, the gentle stirring of our wings when we're encouraged by our needs.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. This is Linda Graziano with Canvas of Hope. We're here to bring you stories of hope and inspiration and help rise above life's challenging times. And today I am so excited to have with me an amazing guest. And her name is Tamara Wolfe, and she is a certified life coach, speaker, and teacher who supports her clients in gaining clarity on their vision in both their personal and business life, and provides mindset coaching and teaching of success principles on how to reach their goals and vision in an accelerated manner. And I know this personally firsthand. She is truly an amazing coach and supporter of those people that she works with. And I can't thank her enough for all the help that she's helped me personally and everything that I'm about ready to share with you, as well as just what an amazing person she is. So welcome, Tamara.
Great to be here, Linda. Thanks for having me.
Wonderful. Well, as I just mentioned, you and I started doing some coaching just a short time ago. It seems like forever, but it really, back in December, I reached out to you to share with you that I was doing the Leukemia Lymphoma Society's A Man and Woman of the Year, that I was nominated. And I had a little trepidation around, could I do it? Could I be successful? And could I maintain my equilibrium and my balance through this? And so I reached out to you for your help and support, and you not only helped me to succeed and to stay in the game, even though we have had some setbacks. Your work and working with you has helped me to have a much bigger vision and belief around what it is that I can do. And I would not have written the book without your guidance and your help and your support. I would have never been able to do this summit and to be really stepping into my my true power in a nice, gentle way. Mm-hmm. So thank you.
You are welcome. And it's your work of leaning in and taking on the tools and applying them and recognizing that power and continuing forward. It's just been such a joy to watch your whole mission and to see you come alive. And that's what I love to do, is support people to step into their true passion and purpose so they come alive, because we only have one life and we got to make the most of it.
Yes, we do. And I know you're amazing. You've helped people in a number of different ways, from being a therapist, a top leader in direct sales, and now you're leading the way through coaching. So what brings to mind is, it's like that caterpillar, you works so hard to come out, and it turns into this beautiful butterfly. And I'm sure that, like the caterpillar had struggles to get to where they are, it makes me curious to see and ask, what life challenges might you have, gone through to get to where you are today?
Well, it's funny that you say that, and it just what triggered me. And I was thinking about this the other day. I'm a speaker and a coach. And when I was younger, I was so shy that I couldn't present in my sophomore year high school class. I couldn't do a presentation without really just losing, focus. And so my teacher let me dance and perform and do it that way. So that's where I gained my confidence, and to think that I overcame that. And now to be really loving what I do and being a speaker and being out there was, something from my past that I overcame. And I had this inner voice. I always have listened to my intuition about what my next step is, which brought me to where, I stepped into life coaching. I was feeling I was plateauing in another business as a direct sales leader. And I was feeling that urge to reach out and support more people, but I loved what I did. So it was the enemy of being great. But I knew that there was something more, that I had a larger mission and purpose to reach out. And so what I did was I took action, just as you, to really step into and find out, what is that next step for me? Is it stay here and just up my vision and my passion somehow, or is there more? And so I actively went looking and really do believe I was divinely led to the exact program of being a life coach and teaching the mindset principles. So truly the whole idea, when you're stuck and when you're feeling that there's more, got to do that. Because again, life is short. Go seeking, find your path.
It brings to mind what you're saying, Tamara, around when you're stuck, right? So some folks right now, we are physically stuck, right? And we can look at it that we're stuck. And one of the principles that you taught me is gratitude, is having that gratitude, how important it is. So that way you can see yourself not being stuck, but really, truly, what's the opportunity here? Yeah. Because there is so much opportunity. There's so many amazing things that are happening that I hear all around. But if someone is feeling stuck, what are some steps? Gratitude could be one of them, but what are some of the things that could help to get someone unstuck?
Well, actually, the stuckness kind of goes back to kind of the premise of how we figure out what the next step is. Longing and discontent. Paying attention to those things in your life that are where you're feeling discontent or you're longing for more. Those are signs and signals that you're seeking for more, and it gives you an idea about what direction you want to go in. So whatever area you're feeling that in, start exploring and start tuning into what would I love. The opposite of longing or discontent is what would I love, and creating a vision and listening to yourself, just asking that question, what would I love? And you can do that even in the midst of this time of the pandemic. In fact, I'm teaching a class on standing firm during when your world is shaking, and encouraging everyone to look at what can you glean from this time? What are the nuggets here? Stuckness only comes, it's a sign that you're wanting more. And you can say, this is good news. And then to have those tools of exploring, just simply asking, what would I love? And stepping into that arena.
What would I love? What would I love? Oh, so much, right? And it's really by doing that in your program, we do that every week. You're constantly looking at what would I love? And what was amazing is that can change, that can shift, that could morph. And you really help people to get that crystallized and clarified, everything down to that red dress that I was going to wear at the Leukemia Lymphoma Society at the gala. So, which was going to go online now at this point, but it was still beautiful to think about that. What would I love? And to know that it can change and to really get you unstuck and move you forward.
Because we have so much inside. Mm-hmm. And so that what you're identifying is more and more comes out as we allow ourselves to step into that. Because no one is going to ask us, what would you love, Linda? we get to ask ourselves and go, oh, okay.
Well, you and Mary ask me that every week. So it was beautiful. And all right. So we don't have a lot of time, but as you know, the book, The Canvas of Hope, which was an inspiration from our work together. And I just really want to say thank you with a heart full of gratitude. We have The Canvas of Hope.
Beautiful.
The campaign name, it's a beautiful book. It's an integrative, interactive journal that takes people through a journey of who we are, what we do, and who we become, all leading through to transformation, looking at 38 key and inspirational words and the beautiful art that was largely done by children between the ages of 5 to 17-year-olds. There's a couple adults in there like myself and a couple of other folks who've put some beautiful pieces of art with their words. And I asked you before we met, what word would you pick out of the list that I gave you? And what was that word that you chose?
Yeah. Oh, believe. Believe. And it's just a beautiful word for right now. Believe and recognize that we're more than that, and there's more to come, and that just believing in ourselves and the strength and the power that we have to overcome any circumstance or situation. And it's a continual kind of process of reminding ourselves of that belief, because that's the stronghold that moves us forward in whatever condition might be happening. So I love that. I love those words. There were so many words, though. It was hard to narrow it down, but that one stood out.
And when you chose believe, I thought, oh, I could see how that would be a word that you would choose out of the ones that we had. But if you don't mind, I'd love to share the art with you.
Yes.
So here's the word believe, and it was by a 10-year-old by the name of Mason.
Beautiful. Aww.
So you can imagine the mind of a 8-year-old with their imagination. So his is it's a little bit out there, but it's still around believing. I don't know if you could read the sentence.
I can now. I believe there is a life in the galaxy. He's got big belief.
He does.
Going way out. Yes.
And we can all learn from our
wonderful. Oh, it's so precious.
Mm-hmm. And we have the space over here for journaling, and we encourage our participants or the owner of the book to journal or draw pictures or whatever, so they might be motivated in what they believe in this instance. But all the pages have that ability for folks to journal or to share. It's
a beautiful ripple effect you've created, Linda, with this process. You're creating a book to give, but then the impact that it's having in families, and then how they're going to be sharing it and expressing, and it's just such a beautiful, and that's what I love to see, is how the impact, working with people who have an impact, and you are impacting so many people in such a beautiful way.
Thank you. And that means so much to me. It really does. And I just thank you. But before we end our segment, can you share with us, with our viewers, how to get a hold of you, how to find you, and perhaps maybe how to participate in one of your programs?
Absolutely. One of the quickest ways is I take text. So you can text me at 571-276-5241. Also, just simply emailing. It makes it easy for us verbally to say it's my name, Tamara Wolfe at cox.net. And I'm on Facebook. I'm going to be doing actually a presentation tomorrow, so you can see things out on Facebook. And I don't know, I have a website as well, but if you email or text me, I can get all that information. I know it's a lot to keep in your head, verbally.
Absolutely, and we'll have the link to your website linked off of the summit page. I also understand that you're going to be providing a complimentary
strategy session.
Wonderful.
Yes, and that's something that really helps people tune into that longing and discontent, and then start creating their vision. So love to offer that.
Wonderful. I know that's where we began, and it was just the beginning. So I'm so excited that you're here and that you're offering this for other folks. So I just want to share the Canvas of Hope is an effort to raise money. The book is a vehicle, but you can make direct donations as well by going to canvasofhope.org. That's .org. You can purchase the book there. We're going to have a poster with the beautiful pictures all around the poster. We're working on, which is surrounded the poem. And we also will have, hopefully, a little jingle or song for the Canvas of Hope to kind of pull it all together. So canvasofhope.org. I'm so grateful that you joined me today, Tamara. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Linda. You too.
A canvas made of hope.